Okay, hi guys. Hello, it's me again. I feel happy. So basically, let me just walk you through some things today. So basically, I've got zero makeup on. I feel I'm more comfortable like this. I like being makeup free. I'll explain it just a little bit. Basically, like one, I love makeup. Don't get me wrong. I love it with a passion, and I feel I look better with makeup. I can't lie, but for me is that I didn't learn how to do makeup, so when I try I just feel like I'm not looking bomb like everybody else that learned how to do their own makeup. So I feel embarrassed. I feel like look, what have I done? But I try sometimes. But yeah, but I feel like I'm always best with just like this natural, like I just I'm not ashamed of my own self or my own face. I don't think I'm that ugly unless you guys are feeling scared now that I have makeup on. But yeah, and um so that's that. And then I'm sorry I didn't get to say sorry for these bad nails that have been expired for how many months now. I did these in November last year. So being on national lockdown is not easy at all, as in crazy or crazy. But we're moving, we're always forever moving. So yeah. Basically today, what today's video is about is basically all about the journey, the process, and always being enduring. Like to be honest, I did get some scriptures for this, but hmm, I thought it's good to always have. I'm not a Yahoo girl, but it's good to always have like more than one device. So you can now just I just went out for a second, but it's good to use your other device to now get all your notes together. But also I didn't get a chance to tell you guys last week that I'm a Christian girl. Okay, I think that's most important about me. Me being a Christian girl is what actually makes me me, and makes me actually know how to make the decision. I don't always make the right decisions, but I try my best to. And I know that it's not just me that's making it. I believe that I make my decisions with God and the Holy Spirit. So, yeah, okay. I now know that now I put it out there that I'm a Christian and I follow the Holy Spirit and I follow what the Holy Spirit leads me to do. I know I've offended many people because the gospel is very offensive. Oh, yeah, Kimi now. I've noticed this week that because people haven't conformed to now being indecent and showing body, that's why now they're angry. Oh yeah, be angry now. Be angry now that I've told I'm a Christian. I like to do Christian things the Christian way. Oh yeah, now be angry. Oh yeah, take my edge. It's all right. So at least we got that out of the way, and you know where I stand in my faith. Yes, I'm a Christian girl, and it's been a journey. It's been a bumpy ride, but I feel that now I'm more mature in my faith. So like, yeah, and I try my best to be on the straight and narrow, but obviously I know that I'm not a perfect girl. So, but I do sometimes fall, and I'm just grateful for God's grace. Honestly, if I didn't have God's grace, I'll be in hell already. I swear. But we thank God for God's grace, and I don't want to abuse His grace. So that's why I always want to try to do my best to make the right choices and right decisions. Yes. So that's that one. So basically, like I said, today is all about the process. And me being an OT, we do things like the OT process, how we're going to be able to get intervention to be able to, help our patients and help them get to a better destination with the health. But obviously, when I'm talking about the process in this aspect, I'm talking about the process of life, and always being enduring, like just to keep going and persevering also. So so basically I'm giving you guys a little bit of a story time. So yeah, so hopefully I'm not going to bore you to death, or I told you guys I'm a talkative Abby. So hopefully you won't be too bored with my talking, but I just feel like I'm giving you small gems, like so you can just be encouraged and know that there's no need for you to be discouraged. Do you understand? So okay, so let me start from high school. So high school, I we thank God that my mum was very adamant that I get the best education. Okay, I'm in England already, but obviously not every school for England will be the best. We do have bad schools, there are bad schools out there. There are. but my mum wanted me to go to a grammar school. So I had to read, and I had to be reading books from early. And my grandma being the teacher that she is, so I've always had the academic kind of background, and always having to like study hard and put effort into your academic work. So I started off like being that geeky kind of girl, always wanted to get A's and all of that stuff. So I tried, isn't it? So obviously I tried my best. I passed the 11 plus exams. So I did get into the grammar school and everything else like that. And so I went to a grammar school and things were well. Okay. We thank God that I was I was able to reap my reward of my good studying and my hard efforts of studying hard. So I got into the grammar school, and now, okay, so we're now going forward, and now basically I am I'm getting into the last years of high school, secondary school. Sorry, sometimes I call it high school. I know that I'm not American, but I just that I have so many people that call secondary school high school. So, but we all know what it is, we all know what we're talking about. So that's just that. So basically, now we're getting to the point where I have the choice of staying because I did make the grades. I was crying there. I cried on my results day because I didn't see A stars. I didn't see all the stars. I got A's. I got like 8 A's and 3 B's, and I wanted to see A star, A star. And I only saw one minor A star in the lower part of my grades. Okay, I thought I had it on my wall before, but I've taken it down now. But it's okay. So I was a bit sad, and I cried my eyes out that day. My friend, Elsa, shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you, Elsa. She was there, and her parents actually had to take me to their house because I was sobbing. I was sobbing so badly. Kai. I was just so disappointed, Jerry. I was really, really disappointed. I can't lie. That's just the least of my disappointments, but I'm going to take you there now. So obviously, I did not want to stay in my secondary school because it being England and all, like I didn't like the racism that they were getting away with. So I was like, nope. I went to a school that's not in my area. It was like in Kent, all of that stuff. So obviously, I'm in a area where I'm with the middle class people, all of that stuff, where they have more money, etc. Blah blah. But I was just like, and it's very white, as in there are a lot of white people there. That's not an issue for me. I feel like I learnt, well, I was exposed, not learnt, I was exposed to white people from that school. But I didn't have a problem with them, but obviously they had a problem with me, and always wanted to, like, I just saw that they always came for my people, and they always had a reason to suspend us because of how our hair was, or even say that my hair is inappropriate because I had my natural hair out. I was like, how can I be getting in trouble for being my natural self when all the other girls, when they have the hair down, they are not getting in trouble. My hair can't go down. I'm black. I have afro hair, so that's why I didn't like feeling oppressed and feeling like so uncomfortable for being black and being who I am. So I left that school and I went to a school I'm very proud of. People are not proud of this place or this school, sure, but I'm very proud of going to the college, the sixth form college I went to, because I believe they wanted all of us to have a chance. And the things, all of my friends that went there, the doctors now, the lawyers now, if you put the effort in, they will support you to get to your dreams. So I was so happy, I was so grateful to go there. So basically, I went to this school, and unfortunately, that's when my diagnosis came in, because that A levels was really, really, really the hardest thing I've ever done, the hardest bit of education I've ever done in my life till this day. Obviously, I've graduated before, so, and I still believe A levels was the most stressful time of my life at being a student. I can't lie to you. And so I got diagnosed with MS, and so I couldn't even see my paper. I was crying all the time. I don't want to cry now. I don't want to cry now about it, because I feel God helped me overcome that time. Because he did. He really helped me. He got me through it. He allowed me to conquer and go through, because I had the worst grades. I didn't fail any exam, but I didn't fail any A level, but my grades were so poor. So I went from being a straight A student to now receiving, gosh, I received 1B because my drama will never let me down, Sha. So shout out to all my drama people out there. Yes. So, yes, I received B from drama. Whoop, whoop. But then, so So I did chemistry, biology, maths. Yeah, so chemistry I got the lowest grade. I got an E. And maths I got D. Biology I got D. So I was like, what uni am I going to go to? Da, 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 da. I didn't know. I had no idea. I was just like, how did I get here? Like, I was just so sad. I was just so like, how can I continue? I didn't know how I was going to continue. Like, I was like, do I have a gap year and just don't go to uni, or what do I do? But I was like, no, you have to keep on going. You have to keep on trying. So I know when I was looking for universities, my friend, shout out to you, Toby, radiologist, and that, you know, and curing cancer patients and that, shout out to you. Yes, boop, boop. But basically told me to come to this university, and I was like, okay, cool, so I won't be alone. I'll know at least one person in my uni, so yeah, let me join you. And so I went there, and so my journey continued. So I was able to keep on during this process that we call life. And so I do believe as a Christian that I don't believe in coincidence. Because of me being a Christian, I believe that everything happens for a reason. And when I went to this university, I felt like I went to study biomedical science, of course. So yeah, but I always knew that I wanted to do something more, because that's when I still didn't want to give up my dream of being a doctor. But then when I was in like my first year, and even before I went to do that degree, I was like, maybe I might do physiotherapy, because then I'm a sprinter. Of course I am, but obviously like my sprinting was on pause because of this condition, so I stopped. But anyway, I digress. Let me move on. And so I believe that university, because our God is he's an intentional God, and everything he does has purpose. So I believe that university opened me up to see the good people that I have in my life now, like my sisters, like shout out to you, Shlube, shout out to you, Emily, Our, Grace, like my sisters. I know you're always there for me, Sha. Then shout out to like my best friend, Emmanuel, and obviously, and Sharon, I can't forget you, you're my sister too. Like you brought me through the journey as another Christian sister. These are my Christian sisters, so they're not only my Christian sisters, but they're actually my sisters, like sisters. Yes, I believe they are. But let me not digress. So I also did meet my best friend, aka love of my life, there. Yeah, and obviously I was very hot for God at that time, so I would hear God tell me everything. Like God and I would have conversations. Like I learned that our God is quite funny. Well, he's humorous rather. He has a sense of humor, and I learned him. I learned how to listen to his voice more. I was very more attentive to his voice. I'm getting back there, and I think I'm very close to that now. But I'm happy that I did meet the love of my life. And sorry, my voice is going somewhere. Where does it want to go now? Hello. Okay, cool. So, and then I met the love of my life, and then her love of my life proposed to me. That was lovely. It was great. Well, like one, I'm a bad girl because I even lost the ring, but then we broke. So our relationship as fiance and fiance broke apart. However, when God tells you that that's your own, our God is a God that don't change his mind or lie. He's not a man that will lie or change his mind. So I always remember those things. So for now, we're still best friends though. So that's a good encouragement. And so it's just that you learn to like trust God in the process of this life. So like you never know how God is going to turn around and how he's going to do what he does, but he always turns things around for your own good. So I just know that God always thinks about the things I don't think about more than I do, because he loves me more than I can imagine. So it's just, my point is that God also is a God of restoration. So you don't know, God could do anything at any time. Who knows? People might say that maybe we're not together because God actually wants me to be with someone else, but that's another thing for me to think about. But that's I'm digressing too much, because I want to get to the point of persevering and, enduring things in the perseverance, never giving up. So having that enduring spirit, having that persevering spirit, do you understand? Yeah, so that's just all I want to say, really. And so in regards to that, but I feel that relationship stuff, that is really not the point, because my point is that, and the trust in the process, and trusting God, you're not trusting the process, you're trusting God in the process, right? So like, basically, now I'm getting to the point of my granddad, like my beloved, like, this is my dad's father, and obviously he was like, he was one of the best men I knew, I know, and rest in peace, granddad, rest in perfect peace. But obviously, like, I always wanted to take care of him. I said I was going to be his personal physiotherapist, all of that. But then these occupational therapists came to now adapt his whole house, change everything to make it easier for him, because he was finding it more difficult to walk up the stairs. So they now got him some adaptive equipment in his house so that he can sit down on the chair and just come up, on the chair, sit down, and then press the button, it will take him up. I was like, wow, these occupational therapists are really, really good. Cause I always used to, when I used to do my experience with physiotherapists, I know physiotherapists used to always work with OTs as well. Occupational therapists, OTs are the same thing. So they always used to work together. But then I started to develop more of an interest in occupational therapy. Okay, so but as I was in university, I was also applying to do my master's in physiotherapy. I applied 3 times, 3 whole times, and I got declined 3 whole times, or 3 whole times. That's three. Un, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Any language I'll tell you, but it's 3 times and I still didn't get in. So I was like, okay, so I really like this allied therapy care. So I said, let me try occupational therapy. And God led me there. And then I applied. I got 2 interviews, blah, blah, blah. But God took me to one. And now I'm in the course and I'm going to be starting my final year this year. So it's like, you just have to always trust God in the process. You can't just give up, Giving up is not the best option for you. Like, you have to always just keep going on. And don't allow anybody to tell you that you can't do things, because no one is the one that gave that life to tell you can't do it. No, that's a no for me. No, no, and no. So my own is that you have to always just keep trying, keep going. People like to say, Chika, you're so stubborn. Yeah, I'm too stubborn to give up. I'm too stubborn to not keep trying. I'm too stubborn to say, I can't do this. Yes, I am. I'm proud of my stubbornness, if that's the case. Because I like to keep trying until I get it done. That's my own, like, keep trying till you get it done, and just keep trying again. If you fall down, pick yourself up. And that's just my own, is that you just have to keep going in this life. Do you understand? Keep going and keep going, because you will get there in the end. If you just trust the Lord, He will take you there. He will even show you how to get there. Do you understand? So don't you worry about it. Just keep trusting the Lord and it will be fine, Yeah, I'm not going to be shy to talk about God. I'm not going to be shy to talk about the Lord. I'm not going to be shy to tell you that the reason why I'm always smiling, the reason I'm always happy, the reason I have so much joy is because the Lord actually is the one, He's the one that's responsible for my joy. He's the one that's responsible for me to be able to forgive anybody that does rubbish to me. He's the one that shows me these things, that He says, why should I be unforgiven? Why should I be drinking poison for somebody that doesn't even remember what He's done to me? So the Lord is the reason why I have this kind of enduring spirit and this persevering spirit, because He's the one that helps me to know that I will get to the other side and it'll be nice, it'll be good, because as we all know, our fellow Christians, we know that God works all things together for those that trust and believe in Him and love Him. Yes, He'll make everything good. So the things that were meant for bad for you always end up being good. And then people are like, oh, how did that happen? It happened because God loves me, that's how, and I love Him too. So that's just all. So how long? Oh, this is a long video. Well, hopefully you guys didn't get too bored of my voice going on and on. But I want to just tell you guys, if you have not already, what are you waiting for? Like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Come on. You know you want to. You know you really want to. But you want to really just subscribe to my channel so I can keep giving you more and more content. I hope to make a video with my cousin next week. If I don't have her, I might have to be solo again. But I want her to be the one to like read out the questions for me about more about me and being the YouTuber. I feel so strange saying that, but I guess that's what I am at the moment. And also like and what else is to come from this channel. Like I feel like maybe in 2 weeks time I'll cook a little quick tin fish stew with you guys, but I need to learn how to edit. I just need someone to help me edit, or I need to teach myself how to edit videos so that I can show different parts in one video, you know. But we'll get there. We're gonna get there together. Yeah. So like, share, and subscribe, but subscribe first now, just now, and then also so that I don't always have to remind you, just press that bell button there so you know that whenever Chica's uploaded something, you're going to know about it straight away. You'll be like first one to know about it. You'll be like, oh, she's uploaded again. No, let me see what she's saying this time. Oh, that's better. Yeah, sometimes my Af accent just comes from nowhere. It just comes out from nowhere, but my roots are Af anyway, so what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, actually? What do you want me to do? So hopefully you guys understood what I was saying. I'm trying to not speak so quickly. And yeah. Peace out, guys. Hold on a minute. Let me do peace out on this hand. Peace out, guys. See how my nail's growing so much? Are you seeing? That's my own nail there. It's growing too much. Okay. But yeah, peace out, guys.